Okay, so I found a glitch by mistake when I was doing the mission, The Hunt with River Ward inside of Anthony Harris's house in the little hidey hole where Tinkerbell is. So, there's a computer in there you could access surveillance cameras on. Now, this seems to work on any computer with surveillance cameras. If it sounds like I'm a little bit irritated, that's because I've just recorded this like 3 fucking times, and every time it doesn't seem to want to work. At least the first few times, and I don't want to waste a bunch of time showing off a glitch that shouldn't take that long to show off. So, anyway, point being, we're going to access this computer, right? Okay, so we access computer, remote takeover. Okay, we find something that is quick hackable using the Kuroshis. You could do this with either tab or with caps lock. It doesn't matter which one. So now we got it locked on, and you see it says hacking over here, distract enemies, and whatever. So we have our quick hacks activated. So now what we have to do is we have to hit escape and then C immediately after. And then you want to exit your Kuroshis pretty much as fast as possible too. That probably helps. So escape C and then go ahead and exit your Kuroshis. And there we go. There's the glitch. See, I'm up against the car and it should say press F to enter. As you'll see here too, if we go ahead back through the window, when we go up to the computer, no press F to interact or anything like that. Okay. Now, I don't think there's anything very useful about this glitch. Oh, and now it sounds like I'm driving an electric scooter again. But with this dialogue, you'll notice something. Oh, it's because I'm in a car. But if you're outside of a car, right, and so if you're not in a car, I need her to shut up because it's distracting me. So if you're outside of a car and you have dialogue options, whether it be on the phone or in person with an NPC, you have to access your Kuroshis to be able to see the dialogue options with this glitch for some reason. That's what made this glitch stand out to me and made me try and figure out what, how it worked. I wanted to figure that out because I just thought it was kind of interesting. Like I said, use cases probably not very useful for anything. Maybe down the line we'll find a use for it, or maybe it'll end up getting patched out. I don't really know. But you'll see here, there's going to be dialogue options with this with Judy, so you'll see what I mean here. See, it leaves the dialogue of the NPC up, but to see what options we have to say to her, we access our Kuroshis. So you could blindly just click F and you'll still select the dialogue option, but you can't see what the dialogue option is you have selected unless you already know the options and know that you've scrolled down 1, 2, 3, etc. and you know exactly what the dialogue options are. So the only thing you could do is then access the Kuroshis.
Okay, so what's the plan?
And so far, the only two ways that I know of to break this glitch is to access another computer, or so access another computer sort of like we did. It doesn't matter if it has the surveillance cameras on it or not, just access a computer. The other method to break the glitch is to use one of them terminals that you got to jack into to quick hack. And the only other way that I know of is to load a save. And those are the only ways to break the glitch. I actually did Queen of the Highway, got in the Basilisk, did the whole mission, finished the mission, went through the whole cutscene where I passed out and everything, and it was still active. So this doesn't break unless you meet one of those three requirements. There may be other ways to break this glitch, but those are the ones that I'm aware of. But
Maiko's gonna want to join forces.
but yeah, that's the glitch, and I don't really know.
Let me rephrase.
I don't really know if there's a use case for it. I'm gonna try and mess around with it and see if there's anything useful I could pull out my ass with it. But I don't think that there's anything useful about it. I think it's just more of a kind of entertaining glitch.
How early?
But if you want to make the game's dialogue options harder, there you go. There's a glitch you could take advantage of to do that.
Balcony. Got it.
I guess you could call that, what was that skull called in Halo 2? Blind? I guess you could call it like the blind skull in Cyberpunk. So that's what it is, I guess. It's the blind skull. And if you teleport or anything, this does not break it. So anything that you do like this doesn't break it. Like I said, the only ways to break it is to access a computer terminal, jack into something to quick hack it, or to load a save, or save and reload. Either way works. It'll still break it either way. But as you noticed too, probably our mini map is gone. Our ammo count and all that is gone. Our health bar is gone. And yeah, so like I said, not very, very useful, but I did find this yesterday by accident and messed around for about 20 minutes or so trying to figure out how I might be able to make this happen again. And as we'll see here, when I enter into Judy's apartment, if she decides to let me the fuck in, are we gonna let me in, Judy? Okay, so Judy's apparently not gonna let me in. Unless there's something I'm missing, like I'm supposed to wait or some bullshit for her to call or whatever, which may be the case. So let's find out. We'll skip ahead 24 hours and that should set things in place if that's the case. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta wait for her to call again, whatever. Judy's a weirdo, so we'll just let that go. But yeah, this'll, anytime you end up in dialogue situations, so we'll go over to this beat on the brat over here. Just to get a conversation going. You'll see that this is any conversation with NPCs will be broken until, like I said, you meet one of the 3 requirements to break the glitch. That sounded very wrong, dude. Please don't tell me not to rub you. Or to rub you. Those 2 things don't sound right.
I know where I'm gonna strike before I do it. Difficult. Knew I'd say that.
See? The dialogue only shows up when the Kuroshi is active. So, that's a permanent fixture until you meet one of the 3 requirements to break the glitch. Like I said, again, I repeat myself quite a bit here. Not very useful that I found yet, but maybe there's something that cool that could be done with it. But I really don't know what that is at this point. So yeah, Another cool glitch that I found that may or may not be useful.